guys, welcome to another ramble. I don't know, sometimes like when I'm spacing out, like I get like, well, I think I've mentioned in other videos, like when I'm spacing out I get the downloads, you know. What do I mean by downloads, man? Like, think about water. When water is clear and you drop something like food coloring in there, you know, it's very clear like what color is being dropped, you know. Same with my mind. So when my mind is pristine and clear and I'm thinking nothing, which is, I want to say, I don't know, 75% of the time, I get like downloads. I get drops of inspiration and information. And I mean, if I don't outlet it right away, it just disappears. So let's outlet these thoughts. Man, okay, so first and foremost, I guess there's like 3 things that came to mind. Like, the first thing was, okay, so this morning I woke up, it's kind of crazy. I didn't hear my alarm, and yeah, it was very obvious. I was going to be late for work, and I think normally, in fact, my former self, and I think most people, they would immediately go into panic mode, you know, like, oh my God, I'm late, and, you know, flustering everywhere, and just kind of like, I don't know, rushing, letting anxiety lead them. No. I did the opposite. I was just like, well, I can't really do anything about this. I can't, you know, like rewind time, and I can't speed it up, and I certainly don't want to stress myself out. I don't want to put any additional pressure on myself, and I'm not going to let anxiety run the day or, you know, set the tone. So I just kind of like took a step back, took a breath, and just kind of like kept going in a very relaxed manner. And guess what? Everything worked out. It always does. Second thing I was thinking about, people. You know, I think man, if you've been watching my videos, I really talk about relationships. And man, it's not even about with other people, it's like with yourself, you know. Most especially yourself. Like, what kind of relationship do you have with yourself? So this kind of like is going to flow into the next 2 topics that are kind of related. So first thing is, I want to say is, as I get older, I note that I fucking love people. You know, I really do. I love humanity. I love people. I love creation. I love existence. I love the journey. I love the lessons. I love the ride. I love the dance of it all. You know, all the different energies intermingling in spaces to, I don't know, like experience things. And I've come to the realization, yeah, I fucking love people, guys. What I don't love, and I'm learning to love, is the things people do. You know, the things people do. You know, it's not even the people, it's their actions. You know, it's their traumas. You know, their projections, their inability to, like, I don't know, tap into their most authentic self. Because think about it, man, if everybody was tapping into their most authentic self, I think we would still have, you know, like some like bumps in the road, but, you know, we manage it in a way that was probably more civil and more considerate, you know. Yeah, because I mean, that's life. In this dimension, there's always going to be some kind of like happening that may not be to your liking, but it's like, how do you move through that? How do you get through that? Do you do it graciously? Do you avoid it? Do you dismiss it? Do you like honor it? Do you like keep going despite what happens, you know? Or do you let that be the weight that holds you in place, you know, prevents you from progressing, prevents your soul's, well, actually, no, the soul is like fucking, the soul is energy, man. It's like, there's no like good or bad, right or wrong. It's just energy, you know. But I think like what prevents us from managing and like distributing the energy in a more harmonious and balanced way is because we're not harmonious or balanced in ourselves. And so we're doing some weird shit. And then we're like blaming each other. And then we're using each other. You know, it's like a transactional kind of like existence, which is fucking weird to me. But hey, man, maybe that's what it is. It's transactional. It's fusing and deterioration and alignment and disalignment, and it's all part of the dance, you know? But yeah, I fucking love people. I may not like what they do. I may not like how they operate. I may not like how they choose to manage their life and their time and their energy, but people are amazing, you know? And what I mean by people is like, I feel like when I talk about people, I'm not even talking about like, I'm talking about their soul, guys. You know, the thing, the energy that animates their human vessel, their skin suit. You know, because when I look at people, I see their soul. You know, and then I see all the different like layers that they're comprised of. You know, that hides their soul. And you know, I think that's why I'm so like forgiving, and I think that's why like, you know, I can never really hate anyone. I may dislike it. I might, you know, just kind of like decide that no more of that. But yeah, overall, I still like the person. I love the person because I see them at a soul level. You know, I don't know if you guys can relate to what I'm saying or if it just sounds foreign, but yeah, I literally have always looked at people at a soul level. You know, despite their dysfunctional methodologies. But we're all learning, right? We're all like children, kind of like floundering until we like learn how to walk, and then we learn how to run. You know, most people are still crawling. That's okay. Just don't let them like dilute your soul's knowing. You know, period. Another thing that's kind of related to what I'm talking about currently is like, damn, it's like all these people are trying to be in relationships, but they don't even know how to be in a relationship. Make that make sense. I was unraveling this like last night, like very, very surface level unraveling. I didn't go too deep in it yet, but I mean, just from a surface level, I was thinking about like all these people want to be in relationships, but they don't even know how to be in relationships. And I, you know, I was unraveling it, and I was just like, you know, like it starts with a relationship with yourself, you know? And I mean, you want to be in a healthy relationship that starts with yourself, you know? Until then, you're probably just going to encounter unhealthy relationships, you know, like people that don't like themselves, choosing other people that don't like themselves, and then mistreating each other and staying in place for years and recycling that, you know? It starts with yourself. And, you know, I firmly believe like we need to take responsibility, and we need to admit our shortcomings, and we need to self-correct, and we need to like course correct, and yeah, starts with us. I have an inkling that most people are just so fucking cruel to themselves. They probably dismiss their own feelings, dismiss their own emotions, and they're highly critical, highly judgmental, and have all these expectations, and they're, you know, empty inside, and they're looking for someone to fill the emptiness. And, you know, and they think, oh, if I get into a relationship, this person's gonna give me everything I can't give myself. No, it doesn't work that way. I mean, they can certainly be a soundboard for you. They can hold a mirror to you so you can see yourself. But yeah, that's you. That's an inside job. That's a you job. You know, get out of your own way. And I don't know, when you like blame people, it's just like, who are you really blaming? You're blaming the reflection. You're blaming the soundboard, you know? Anyways, I gotta go now. But if you learned something from this video, great. If you didn't, that's great too. You know, tomato. We assimilate what we are meant to assimilate in perfect timing. And if this information is too complex to digest, then that's okay too. But I need to put it out there because I feel compelled to, you know, and I got to follow my feelings. I got to follow my gut, my intuition. somebody out there might need to hear this at this moment. Anyways, you take care of yourself, take care of your beautiful self, and keep on keeping on, you know. Blessings to one and all. Amen.